All right, guys, you are here on Rage TV. I'm your host, Ragey Poo, and I'm bringing you Game 3 from Round 2 of the Invitational. And I'm also joined here with Nightmare and Thursday, if you guys want to say hello real quick.
Hello.
Heyo.
And also, Valor will be joining us in the call a little bit later. He went to go grab some food.
Some KFC, probably.
Some KFC, some delicious foodie.
As usual.
And so I'm going to... I'm sorry, what's that?
Finger licking good.
And we're going to be announcing the players here. Bottom left-hand side, it's going to be EUN's Gannicus with TryHrd Xikar. Top left-hand side, it's going to be EUN Minzzy with Grimmy. Top right-hand side, it's going to be fucking Bluesky with LOL Victor. And bottom right-hand side, it's going to be Badass Skygrabber with Pew Pew's Herc, a stand-in. It's going to be here for Team 4.
Bluesky's more alone than with Victor, I think.
Yeah, Victor left the game. So Bluesky's going to solo this.
So, wait, was this intentional or are we restarting?
Yes.
Yeah, it was
This is
intentional.
intentional.
His partner Assassin couldn't make it, and instead of getting a sub, in case he came top 2, you have to put that sub the rest of the tourney.
Gotcha.
He didn't want that, so.
Okay, interesting. Well, thank you guys for doing that for him. We'll see how well he does solo. All right, let's take a look at the units tab real quick, and we'll see that there is some early leads coming out. And look at this. It looks like Gannicus still going with his Zeratul play. And it didn't fare too well with him in the last game, but we'll see if maybe in this game, if it'll do a little bit better. Before, there were a lot of heroes and not very many Merc upgrades. And in this game, we're not seeing too many heroes either. Tons of Mercs, so it might not favor him.
Very true.
And let me just make sure that I'm not double streaming. Okay, yeah, I'm not. All right, so that's good. Let's just get rid of all the tabs here that aren't needed. Sweet. And if this is your first time on Rage TV, if you happen to like it, please hit that follow button. There's lots of more broadcasts that are going to be happening later on, and there's even more games that are going to happen on the 15th and 16th. So clicking that follow button will ensure that you know when I'm going to be streaming. And I also have a Twitter if you want to follow it. It's twitter.com/IamRageyPoo. And I post anytime that there's a game going on. It just posts automatically, and you can see when a game is happening. I do post on the forums whenever a game is happening. In fact, there was a request, Nightmare, if you can do that for me right now, just to post on the forum when the game actually started.
For right now? Or for
Just a quick little notification for people on the forum, so that way they know that it started. I think a lot of people were anticipating that it could be a while, similar to with Artie. So, and it looks like already there's some back and forth going on. A couple of the Duskwings are a little bit low. There we go. Valor is here now. Okay, so let's invite him to the call. I like his little spin. Is this a real game? This is stupid. Where is Valor anyway? Where is he? I can't find him on my list. Oh, Valor, where'd you go? There we go. Thanks for adding him.
Hey there.
There you go. How's it going, Val?
Not bad. Did they just start it off without Assassin?
Yeah, they had to. He just was nowhere to be found. So what they did was they injected Victor, and he left as soon as the game started. And Bluesky is going to solo it.
Oh, so Victor bought the compound for Bluesky.
I don't know.
Yes, he did.
I think he did, actually.
Oh, okay. I see. That makes sense. Because then otherwise they'll be... Okay. So...
And yeah, Blue's soloing it.
And it's strange that he's going solo and he bought a commando.
No, that makes sense.
Really?
Because Commando, he can just group it with his army, and then he can more or less EMP and snipe stuff. Did he buy the Commando, or is that Victor's? Oh no, that is his.
It's his. It's Bluesky's.
Alright. Skygrabber and Herc.
And ooh, it looks like Gannicus coming in. He has the Void. He could get surrounded though by Herc, and if you look, his army is splitting up. There he goes. He backs out.
if I were Blue Sky, I would enable Victor's Marines because
Yeah,
that
I
is
was thinking that before.
yeah, because that is extra. Oh, that's Thursday, right? That's Thursday talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I got an AFK again, really fast for like 5 minutes. But yeah, gotta do that soon. Yeah.
All right, so we have a little bit of lag. Should we, well, after Gannicus attacks, should we give it a pause and find out where this lag is coming from?
I think it's just so much mass, to be honest.
Okay, well, if you guys are watching the stream, if there's any obs that are watching the stream right now, please close it. Or at the very least, pause it. It's going to cause a lot of lag.
I'm not watching the stream. I think.
Okay. Yeah, every window when you're observing and you happen to be watching the stream, it's just going to lag it, especially if the players are lagging.
The game isn't laggy at all for me though. It's like no problem. Blue Sky is actually doing pretty well, but Gannicus is. Hang on, what does Gannicus have? Oh, he's doing Marine style. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Strangely though, there's no ups on the Marines yet.
No, he went for 1 armor first on the D-lots.
Hmm.
Which is okay. Which is an okay idea. Okay idea.
I think he anticipated from the last game that his zealots died a little bit too quickly, and maybe that's why he's thinking the.
He played in the last game, or do you mean the game yesterday?
The game yesterday, yeah.
Oh, okay, I don't really remember much of that. I don't think I watched the game with him. Maybe I did. No, I don't think I did. No, those were the last 2 games. Those were games 3 and 4 that Xikar was in.
Now, in the first matchup, Grimmy and Minzzy had a little bit of a hard time kind of getting their footing. We'll see how they respond in this game. It looks like they're both going with Raven. Double Raven for Grimmy, 1 Raven for Minz. And as long as it can just avoid being sniped, if they can keep an eye out on that commando, hopefully they'll do a little bit better in this matchup. Looks like, ooh, the ghost was killed. Herc was able to kill Xikar's ghost.
Yeah, the Reapers run really fast. You can kill it easily. If it's on low HP, that is.
It looks like that DT is going crazy right now in Grimm's units. There we go. A scan did go down. And he did back up. Okay.
Pretty good Hunter Xikar missile. If he had stayed up two of those, he probably could have killed the Dustwings. Yeah, he could have killed the Dustwings if he had 2 of those. Oh, nice. He sniped it with his commando.
Nice commando play.
Yeah. So commando, you can just group it with your army. You don't really need a separate hotkey. And then when you press 1, you can just snipe straight away with your commando. So it's pretty handy.
Blue Sky is going crazy with his micro. Look, he's got 2 Ravens and a Mando and the army.
Yeah, but like I said, the Mando is grouped with the army, so it's not like it's going to be a separate hotkey. So when you press 1, the Mando is in priority anyway. So
I see it. It is grouped with the army.
Yeah, that's why it's that's why it's pretty decent. If I were him, that'll be kind of build I'll be going for as well. Decent split, but wasn't aiming for the right spot.
In fact, I love this where you can press V and kind of get a look at what the players are seeing right now.
Yeah, exactly.
That's so handy. And it even shows like whose vision is out on the field right now. That's really cool. Ooh, Seeker Missile did hit Blue Sky's Raven, but it didn't kill it.
Yeah, but the flank was the more deadly thing.
Alright, so it looks like Minzzy is fighting on 2 fronts. He might need to back out for now. But still engaging Xikar, and I think he's gearing up to possibly use some Seeker Missiles. And 4 Ravens is really, really deadly. And you know what? I really hope in this game we're going to see it's much different than last game, where there was no Viking at all. There's so many air units right now in this game, and not a single Viking. So I really hope we see some Vikings coming out here soon. And Corruptor did kill off the Duskwing, so Skygrabber's Dustwing is down. And Gannicus deciding to go with the same play that he did last time, and that is with Warps.
Yeah, the difference between Roplots and Temples is that you really have a lot more mobility with Roplots. Like, they move really, really fast, like Stim Marines do, and yeah.
You know, if you look, Grimmy and Minzzy are playing much better than they did in Game 1. I think they got a little bit more of a footing. They're using styles that they're kind of familiar with, and that is Raven play. And I think it's really paying off. I think before they went like with one of them went Raven, one of them went Air, but the one with Ravens had like Zerglings, and it just didn't work out.
That was weird.
Yeah, the Sharpshooters is a much better choice.
But Minzzy is still considerably behind, though. He's quite behind all the others.
That is true. He does have a really big army buildup, though. So I think maybe it's just getting out and making something happen. Oh no, the Medibag could be hit by Double Seeker. No, it just narrowly escaped. And here comes the warps again. Not the best warp, but a nice void.
And corruption as well. Yeah, Bluesky got
nice. Oh no. And Skygrabber even coming up. Oh, that's a big flank. He lost a lot right there.
Yeah, Blue needs to be more careful because he needs to realize he doesn't have that much mass compared to the other people. So, yeah, he just needs to be more careful.
All right, so we're at the 11-minute mark, and let's just see what these guys have decided to tech up with. We did see warps come out for Gannicus. It looks like Minzzy is still staying with the Sharpshooters, but going with the double Raven play. And Grimmy also bought a Medivac, but still staying with the Tier 1 units. So that's going to be interesting. I think they're just focusing on their Merc play for now.
They don't really have money at all to buy anything else.
I think the Ravens were just a big investment.
Yeah, I think getting the Medibabe is a huge mistake. I mean, he's getting the Medibabe just to heal Ravens. That's not really how you want to do it.
Well, perhaps Grimmy might be transitioning into some airplay. The only problem is that it would be really far behind at this point, if that's what he decided to go.
And he's nowhere near. He's nowhere near the amount of money he needs. So I think what Bluesky needs to do is just, and Gannicus is just to feed him.
Oh no!
Look at this. And I mean Gannicus.
No, I think they could stay there. I think they could stay there and kill all those units. I think backing up might be the wrong choice. Oh
yeah,
no!
But the Rothlots are very upgraded. Gannicus has not gone for marine upgrades, apart from Stim. He's going straight for Rothlots. The Marines are kind of like dealing free DPS at the back, because obviously Rothlots are just going to tank like a boss. Well, not like a boss, but they're going to tank anyways, because they're going to play in front. And I think Gannicus is obviously going to rush for the Merc spawn as soon as possible.
That would be a wise choice.
Yeah. And Bluesky is doing not too bad. He's facing Goliaths and on one side, and he has unupgraded Mercs on the other side. So he's doing fairly well. I think he just needs to wait for his energy to regen on his Ravens and not really fight. At least not fight Herc any other time. And
get a better build-up.
Yeah. Wait for the energy to regen. Or he...
Ooh, Gannicus very aggressive.
Yeah. So this is what Bluesky should have done. Be the one that flanks, not be the one that starts the fight. Because he has limited mass, so he probably shouldn't be fighting head-on. Should be doing the pick-offs like he's doing right now.
He just has to be careful from Gannicus.
Yeah, Gannicus is very aggressive.
Very aggressive.
Yeah. He's gone for, basically mostly armor armor and attack. So he's definitely aiming for Merc spawn, which he will get in about 100 minerals.
Looks like there's 5 attacks ups on the Goliath. Skygrabber has 2. Do they have any upgrades? No, there's no base upgrades from the Merc spawn. There is an overcharge at least coming from Skygrabber's units for his destroyers. Yep. Bluesky, does he have any? Yes or no? He actually doesn't have the overcharge.
Nope, he doesn't have anything at all. But he has 6 attacks, so he is going for Merc spawn ASAP, which is the correct choice. In this case.
Because he needs it. He needs it.
Yeah, he needs a mass. So I think that's perfectly fine, and I think that's the right choice. But he needs to feed harder of Team 2. Because Team 2 has all free food. I mean, all of that is just free food.
Mm-hmm.
And his Mando is going to snipe the Raven.
Very aggressive.
So, yeah, Team 2 not exactly looking at the invis sort of blur.
No.
At all. And Bluesky needs to take control of the mid right now and get a huge flank on Gannicus Marines. All those Marines are low HP.
Well, they're going to die as soon as As soon as the
round
melee
one.
is out.
But I don't think Bluesky realizes it. Otherwise, he would be hitting them right now. I think Bluesky has huge potential to win this game. To be fair, like absolutely, he could totally win this thing.
I'm really
He's
surprised by
coming
Gannicus' aggression. He's very aggressive
Well,
this game.
Yeah, he has got his Merc spawn now, as I predicted. I think he should be working on his Marine attack from now on.
Are you talking
Yeah,
about,
like-
when you say he, for the audience, please specify.
Oh, Gannicus. Gannicus should be working on his Marine.
Okay.
Yeah, Bluesky just needs to keep engaging Team 2. Because that is really all free food. So much free food.
All right, so Minzzy trying to push for some position. He does throw down a
And-
Xikar missile. Not a very good
Nah,
connection, though.
Yeah, that's pretty much all just feed.
Ooh.
I mean, they're still stuck on 60 minutes, and they're all still stuck on sharpshooters. Sure, they have +5, +6, but that's not gonna do anything. Versus destroyers from both sides, it's just pure food.
So what would be nice to see, actually, since there is destroyers on both sides, is we saw some airplay come out from Minzzy last time. I think possibly some mutas would be great. It's just he's so far from it. He doesn't have the money to get him.
Some airplay plus. So Bluesky isn't paying attention right now because he's too busy controlling his Mando, but he does get the Raven anyways. So his army was fighting on the right hand side while his Mando sniped the Raven. That was really cool play.
Nice micro. And I'm just gonna switch it to a player cam real quick. Let's throw on Bluesky. He's being really aggressive. And I'm gonna alt tab and just make sure that everything's all kosher. Okay, so stream is okay. Audio
Yeah, man,
is
look at
okay.
Bluesky is doing the right thing, fighting Team 2, getting huge feed. He should be doing that all the time. And he's left his army in the middle, which is kind of weird.
He's trying to hold mid, I think.
But yeah, that's not really enough mass to hold middle. But yeah, he just needs to keep feeding up Team 2, because Team 2 is the obvious food right now. I'm going to put a hold on core again, because I need to AFK again. I'll be back in like 5 to 10 minutes.
No problem. See you, Val. Thanks for
Yeah.
thanks for chiming in for sure. Okay, so from the looks of it, Bluesky's doing very well. So is Gannicus. Skygrabber and Herc are keeping up as well, and it looks like the only ones that are just kind of suffering right now, which is unfortunate, is top left, Grimmy and Minzzy, are EU players. And it looks like Bluesky able to keep control of the high ground, but just like Val said, he doesn't have too much of a mass, and he might just need to be careful with that is all.
Has a tech advantage, but
He does. He does. He still doesn't have any upgrades, I don't believe, from his base. Nope, yeah, he finally does. He does
Yeah,
have
he's
all of
got
them. He
all
just
three.
got just got all three. So top left is going to be a little bit crippled, but hopefully by the 20-minute mark they'll have some money and they can focus on something. As you can see, Minzzy has 600. Might get at least a tier 3 unit, possibly even save up for a tier 4. But that's still a long way off. And top left lost both their Ravens. Grimmy lost both of those Ravens. Minzzy's still down to 1.
If you look at their bounty, Grimmy's basically at 1990 after losing those Ravens and that Medibabe.
Yeah.
So he's pretty far behind. And 20-minute error, that's not gonna work with everybody 2 times.
getting too late now. Blues up at 5.5k. Gonna be 6 at 20 minutes, so
They have good micro, though. And Xikar even trying to micro back. He was able to save his Desis.
tried to flank him and he still lost the fight. Blue's starting to snowball now.
He's very dominant right now. Oh, look, Skygrabber trying to get the surround. But no, actually, Bluesky picking off Skygrabber. And look at those Desis go down. His Desis are strong. 7 attack, full merc ups. And Gannicus trying to come in and make something happen, but he's A-moving a lot. And the
Guy
Savior
just
coming
used the
down,
save too, yeah.
it didn't hit a whole lot. Bluesky's still keeping his Ravens, and that's what's really important, is the fact that he bought Ravens and he's kept them. They're both over 100 kills each, and that's why he's so far ahead. Focusing on his destroyers. Look at that, 9 attack. He's probably gonna start focusing his hit points. It's 310 right now.
Got a bit of health, yeah.
Really, really strong ups.
He'll probably get him up to 350 health and then move under Marines.
And it looks like Xikar trying to just take advantage of the low tech that's coming out from top left. And, oh, if you look, Minzzy decided to go with destroyers as well. And he doesn't have any ups on them, so it's going to be a little limited. And here we go, a Tacitard coming out from Grim. Now, this is an interesting choice since Gannicus has gone with Marine. We'll see how these storms fare. What level is that Taz, by the way?
It's level 0 at 20 minutes, so...
Level 1. There we go.
Level 1 now.
Seeker missiles, nice connection. And he's going to have to back out for now. So we'll see. I mean, really, his focus is going to be bottom left right now. Top right is just too strong to engage. And he might not even want to take all those units just to get that tower. Vision is super important. But I think, for the most part, it's going to be... He's going to have to fight bottom left. Gannicus is going to be most of his feed. I don't think the storms are going to be able to do much.
Do too much, yeah.
And now that Xikar has seen this, it's possible he's going to start pumping up the hit points. Storm does go down. And let's take a look at bottom right. It looks like Skygrabber does have 6 attack ups. Low hit points, though. And Herc has 6 attack ups. High hit points. Look at that, 400. And he did opt to get the multi-lock. Multi-weapon lock. And that's really interesting, considering that the only air right now out is for top right for Bluesky. So that's kind of a high investment just to get that. I think if Val was here, he would say, I don't agree with that.
Yeah, it seems like a waste of money, especially with no air mercs.
Oh, nice surround coming out from Gannicus. A void on all of those units. And that was a very nice surround. Those warp lots were used very nicely. He does have to know his limitations, though, and he does. He backs out. He's got to be careful, though, because Bluesky has now taken the middle. And oh no, Bluesky killed off the Zeratul. What are you doing, Gannicus? Just run away. Oh, wow. Gannicus losing a ton of his army there. Xikar, with the correct decision, he does go up top and tries to get the surround on Bluesky, but oh, I don't know if this is going to be enough. It's 9 attack versus 9 attack. He doesn't quite have the hit points that Bluesky has, but he did have more units, and he was able to pick off quite a bit of Bluesky's supply, but I don't know. With the EMP that went down, his units are really weak. And he could just lose the rest of them. Yep, he does. So that was a nice run by Xikar, but I feel like Bluesky kind of came out on top of it. And here we go. Minzzy getting a Medibabe. That's going to really help against the Destroyer, or for the Destroyers. And really, Grimmy and Minzzy might just want to start trying to force engagements over here for the left side. Getting a little tongue-tied here. I don't know what that's all about. And I wonder if Val is back. Valor, are you here? Nope, I guess he's not. Now we're at the 25-minute mark, and it looks like all the tech is pretty much solid. This is what we're going to see. The only thing we haven't seen yet is from Grimmy. Looks like maybe he's just deciding to go pure Tassadar. It is level 2. And I don't know how this is going to play out, because the late Tassadar isn't going to really be able to farm much, especially with Amando out.
Blue's been mighty game with that commando.
He's being pretty gay with his Ravens, too. Look at all the kills. 172, 203. Oh, here comes the Seeker. Double Seeker.
Go on.
Oh, look at the damage. Wow. And so his 11 tack is really starting to show. That was incredible.
You can kill him with 620 each.
That is some seriously strong Seeker missile. 120 AoE. And as you can see, Minzzy is just kind of sitting there. I think they're just probably thinking, okay, well, what do we need to do? What is our strategy going to be? And I'm sure they'll think of something. Because really, Bluesky is just taking this. 9,093. Now, keep in mind, though, for total army value, he's got 10,000. But if you look at Gannicus and Xikar, they've got, 13,000? 12,000 at least. No, 13,000. 13,500.
That's what he has to do. I mean, he pretty much has to win or eliminate 2 people early so that he can get above their combined bounties. He's got a tough game ahead of him still.
He does. I mean, realistically, he's on par with bottom right's total army. If he goes toe-to-toe, he's going to be able to kill off the armies one-on-one. But combined, they could overwhelm him later on in the game.
Yeah. So yeah, he really has to snowball his lead while he's got it.
Mm-hmm. That means lots of aggression. Maybe even bringing out a Medibabe, so that way he can constantly stim. Maybe even an Overseer, so he can be a little bit more aggressive, a little faster. And here comes Gannicus. And like Val was saying, Bluesky needs to be a little bit kind of like a cleanup crew, a little sniper, and sure enough, he's coming in. He came in after the blink too, so he was able to pick up some units.
Get some good mass now too, so he should pick up some good bounty here.
Oh, double Seeker missile is on its way. Oh, he's waiting for it. He's got the energy. He's just waiting for a nice clump. And
I think he's waiting for the TAS. He could kill it with 2 Seekers.
That Mando being so aggressive. He is going to back up for now. And he's got to be careful. Gannicus coming around. And Xikar's got a nice surround. And Bluesky has nowhere to go. So he's going to have to stay and engage this. He's going to lose at least half of the army. Nice surround by Xikar and Gannicus. And look at this, Skygrabber and Herc now trying to fight for position.
They got way out of position. Going cross map.
And now Bluesky will be able to come up behind, fighting 3 fronts. Yeah. They're going to lose their whole army here.
Yeah. I mean, it caught Blue, but it cost them a lot.
Really nice play, too. All right, so let's go to a player cam real quick. Let's stay with Bluesky. See how he's doing. And I'm just going to alt-tab and see how the chat is doing. See if everyone's liking the stream. Everything even.
Oh, Xikar with the Savior. Picks off a couple units.
Blue getting the Raven back. He's got a bit of money saved. I hope not spending it.
All right, so looking from the chat, if you happen to be a mod and you are in my chat, feel free to time out anybody who happens to spam some negative things or is trolling or anything. You can time them out. Try to avoid the ban, because I don't want to ban anyone from the stream, but you can definitely time them out and delete their messages. Nice Seeker Missile.
Also, while you're gone, Xikar used a savior on the bottom right.
Oh, did he?
Didn't kill much, but they are going to be down a savior now.
All right, so Minzzy and Grimmy still have theirs. Bluesky and Victor. Now, because Victor left, does he has control of the CC, so he can use that save if he needs to, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, Bluesky's just going right through Grimmy's units. And he has nowhere to go. Oh, he's going to lose his whole army here. And just totally glass cannoned here. Whew. He's down to 137 supply. Now, Minzzy's not doing too bad, but oh no, he killed the Medibabe. Minzzy was standing toe-to-toe with that Medibabe healing, but now that's gone, he's not going to be able to. And Gannicus trying to fight Skygrabber head-on. Xikar's on the high ground, and you know what? The positioning from Xikar this game has been phenomenal. They're really working as a great team, and it's starting to show in the bounty. All right, so we're gonna pause just for a little bit and see what's going on with Grimmy. Now, refs, you can chat as much as you want. You won't get kicked, so.
Thank you. Such grammar.
Such grammar. So wow. All right, so we are now back underway, and it seems like Grimmy's just having a little bit of lag, and that's totally understandable. He is, an EU player, so is Minzzy. So they may be, that could be part of it too, is that maybe they're also experiencing just a little bit of server-side lag, and that could be attributing to some of their play style here. But really, not to count anything out, these players that are here, they've played for a long time. They have a lot of map experience, and that's what it could just be. Maybe Minzzy and Grimmy just don't quite have that map experience yet, and sometimes that really matters. I mean, I've went over and I've played an EU game, and while you can win at pubs, if I played in a scrim, I would just get squashed because I don't 100% know what's going on with the map. It looks like a snipe went on that Tassadar. The Taz is level 3. And Bluesky has decided to upgrade the commando. It's now at level 2. And I suppose when you have 4 armor, 13 attack, 370 hit point destroyers, I mean, if you want to buy, a higher level Mando, why not? The EMP would be really good against these warp or blink zealots too. Warp zealots. I don't know why I changed it from warp to blink. And whoa, it looked like the lag was fixed for just a second. That was really fast. But now it is kind of lagging a little bit again. And that Tassadar is really low. It was at 44 hit points. And these blinks are going to town, but I think they're going to be cleaned up. Meanwhile, there is some back and forth going on between Herc and Bluesky. And there are some scans going down. It looks like Minzzy trying to push back Gannicus. And like you said, Thursday, Bluesky is really fighting hard to try to snowball his points. But if you look, Gannicus is starting to catch up a little bit. And if you go by overall team points, Bluesky only has about 14,000, whereas bottom left has 19,000, close to 20.
Yeah, Bluesky's only real hope is to eliminate the other players himself. So I don't see him getting more bounty than Skygrabber and Hurt combined. Unless he just keeps snowballing, but he's going to have to start eliminating people if he wants to continue.
Yeah. And here's what I think, and I think if Val was here, he might agree with me. He's got to start getting Marines, because he just doesn't have the spawn. If you look, his supply is at 480. Now, his destroyers are really strong, for sure, but if he wants to start pushing into the base, he's going to be losing half of his army about in every engagement. So getting the Marines is going to really help strengthen that army.
Yep.
Ooh, Grimmy lost his Task Star. Nice play by Gannicus. And Xikar. Oh, Valor's back. Valor, you can say hi. You're still in the call. Oh, he muted his mic. He must be eating.
Eating some KFC.
Eating some KFC. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sure hungry. This is not KFC today. Korean barbecue. Oh my gosh, that sounds incredible. Ooh, I could have me some Korean barbecue. Nice Blink, actually, getting a good surround. And even better save. Wow.
Really good save.
That was a really good save. Oh, that was brilliant.
I just smashed Gannicus. Blue had already got a bit of feed before that came in.
Flankception. Now, it's important to note, though, that he did miss the Mando, which is unfortunate. If he would have got the Mando, that would have just been, the cherry. The cherry on the icing. I mean, just... Oh, good. Is he? I don't even see them.
Yeah, you check on the command center. You can see that he's
Nice.
upgraded them.
And he just re-enabled them too.
There we go.
For attack.
And Val, we were actually just discussing that. We had said that if you were back, you would recommend that Blue probably go with Tech Marines. And I'm glad to see that he is, because he's not going to be able to destroy any base with just the limited supply that he has. I mean, he's at about 400, unless he waited forever and got an 800 supply, then he might be able to push into bases. But if he loses the army, he's not going to be able to follow up with it. So I think getting the Marines is totally great. Oh, for sure. Looking at the overall point value for the armies, Bluesky is at about 15,500, whereas Xikar and Gannicus, or Xikar and Gannicus is at 21,000. And yep, his Marines are still disabled. I think he's not quite ready to reveal that he's going to be going Marines just yet. He doesn't have the stim upgrade. He has started getting the upgrades, though, that's for sure. And Xikar with the high ground position is actually going toe-to-toe with Bluesky. So we're starting to see Bluesky losing a little bit of steam. What do you mean he cannot buy temples anymore?
As soon as you pick either warps or temples, you're stuck with them. You can't change back.
Really? Like, even if you buy a new...
Yeah, when you rebuy the Merc compound, it just rebuys whatever you selected.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Well, I don't even think at this point that Gannicus really needs to worry about getting into temples or anything like that. Because really, Xikar has the middle, and his play has just been excellent. Well, who knows? I mean, if he goes head-on versus the hybrid destroyers from Xikar, and then he gets the surround, the warp salts wouldn't be that bad. I mean, they will melt the Marines. They'll die versus the hybrid destroyers for sure, but they'll do very well versus the Marines. So what I'm saying is, at the very least, for picking off the army, the warps aren't going to be too bad. But yeah, you're right. It's going to be hard to maintain them. In fact, it looks like that's what they're gearing up to do right now, is to get a surround on Bluesky. And the question is, does Bluesky see it? Yes, he does. Ideally, what they should do is Gannicus should scan this tower and take control of it, so that way Bluesky can't see what they're doing. I mean, he's got the Warp Zealots. It's super easy to just take over that. And it looks like we are at the new 10-minute mark. It's at 40 minutes. And now Bluesky doesn't even want to engage with Xikar. He's going straight for top left. Now, to note, there is still one save. Nice force field, and just a little bit better positioning with the storms. There we go. Not doing the damage, though.
You got an EMP right off on Taskbot, so there's no more storms coming in.
Ooh, snipe! So close, 85.
80 health.
Alright, so he whittled them down. Now it's just going to be up to Minzzy, I guess, to follow through, but they're still so strong. Despite being low on health, they're still high. I mean, he's got 400 hit points total. And, oh no, he's going straight for that Taz. He wasn't able to get it, though. And Bluesky might be a little bit too low to engage this. And I would love to see a Medibabe come out for Bluesky, since he's still electing to go with the Hybrid Destroyers. It's so good with the overcharge. Skygrabber with a really big mass bottom right. And look at this. Herc has decided to go from Goliath to Tankling?
Lots of destroyers.
Well, sure, but... Okay, my brain is hurting right now. Herc, he had all 3 ups from his base. He had the multi-lock as well. That's a huge investment. And then he switched to a tier 1.5 with 6 attack? Ooh. Val, I don't know.
Yeah, it was for the Ravens, I think.
I mean, maybe he was anticipating someone would go air. Minz did go air for the last game, and maybe he just thought he would in this game, maybe? I don't know. If it really was just for the Ravens, he did not get his money's worth. Those Ravens have been alive the entire game. Actually, no, he did lose one. Okay, he did lose one. Oh, no, he did lose both. Okay, yeah, because that Raven's at 51 kills. His other Ravens, though, were almost like 250 kills each. It was insane. I'm just totally taken aback by the Tanklings. 260 hit points, which really isn't too much for Tanklings. No armor. Not this late, anyways. 260 hit points for Tanklings at 42 minutes is... ouchie. Like, really ouchie. It looks like Bluesky is getting double Raven again. He does have the Mando in with his army, but Xikar has a really nice concave. And I don't think Bluesky is going to be able to push forward. He does have the double Seeker Missile, though. Nice Seeker Missiles. Bluesky also has +1 building armor. Okay, that's good. Kind of anticipating that Gannicus could drop. He is at 9 attack. He does have 95 health. He's going to get the hit point upgrade here pretty soon. And I don't know if he has the weapon speed or not.
Bluesky might be tricky. Yeah, I just seen the support tower, Bella. He might be getting tricky.
Ooh.
He's got stealth rings.
He did disable them, though. He's killing them. Oh, he doesn't want to reveal them. No, he's got one more he's got to kill. Kill that one. Kill that
If he got
one.
attack speed, he could drop with that for sure.
He's got one lone marine in there, and if he wants to be super tricky, he's got to kill it so that way nobody can see.
Yeah, but it's 18.5 damage.
His marines have a lot of damage, but he doesn't have the speed upgrade, and so if he can get the attack up to at least 10 ups, maybe he's going to be able to do a lot of damage if he drops. Currently at 6.
He doesn't need 10. All he needs to do is just grab that speed upgrade, stim, and drop.
Yeah, they
He's still
benefit
got
from
this.
Merc attack, but I don't think 18 attack is quite enough.
Anywhere in the 20 range was good for drops.
Mm-hmm. That's why maybe at least I would say 10 to be safe, regardless. 10 is just a safe upgrade number. Bluesky coming in, getting a nice hit right there. And bottom right has a task now? Wait, what? I didn't even see the thing announced. And it's level 3. They're aware that Amando's out, right? Like,
Alright, Blue's just taking mid. He'll probably hang on to that now.
and Bluesky does have a full army supply, which is it's going to be nice for him. He doesn't have enough money to drop yet, though. So he's going to have to start attacking somebody's base, either top, left, bottom, right, and try to get a little bit of money. Ooh, he does stim, or overcharge. Dodges the storm. His ravens are in position. And he's being very cautious because there is one save left. He's pushing forward. Minzzy is still holding on, though. He's bringing his ravens out.
He just lost mid.
Ooh, Bluesky could be losing some units here. He does. And he might have just been wiser to attack right there. In fact, he could kill that Tassadar. And I'm not quite sure why he backed out. I feel like he missed out on some opportunities to get some damage out. Nice Seeker missiles, killing off a lot of army for Minzzy. Now, here's what I think that Bluesky should do. If he is going to go for a drop, he definitely needs to drop his cross spawn. I don't think he should even worry about top left or bottom right. His units will be strong enough. But if he can get rid of at least Xikar, maybe Gannicus. Xikar really is the threat. Gannicus not so much. Then he's going to be sitting pretty. And there's a lot of lag because there's a lot of mass, and Gannicus is kind of stuck in a choke point. He could lose a lot of his warp zealots here. In fact, he could even lose a lot of his marines. His warp zealots are just totally melting right now. And Skygrabber needs to back up so that way Herc's tanklings can come in. Well, sure, Valor, if you use warps like that, for sure. And a drop does come down from Gannicus. He does pick off that supply. Gannicus is starting to get pretty good marines now, too. He's at 18 attack as well. And a save coming out.
That's both of them. Oh, no. Is it?
Yeah, he's going to have to
I think that's
PF
both of them
and get
out
base
of
defenses really quick. And they're throwing out a lot of turrets. You don't even need the turrets.
Gannicus
Just get
is
those
going
base
for the
defenses.
kill.
Where are those base defenses? Who's building them? Nobody's building them. If anything, it should be Hurt. He does have higher Marines anyways. Skyrabber re-getting his spawn. And Xikar coming in. Oh, is Blue even aware of this? He can kind of see. He saw that they did go in. Is he going to do anything about it, though? He is seeing. Okay, he is seeing that Gannicus is going through. He does know that Xikar is there.
Oh.
Blue, you got to make your move, buddy. There he goes.
He doesn't know that they're at a safe spot.
He's going to know in a second.
They are by now, but he's going to get both of them.
And Bluesky really needed that. Because look, Xikar and Gannicus are starting to catch up on him. Good job, Bluesky. And a drop coming down. He does pick off the Merc Center. And Bluesky gets the last command center.
Looks like Bluesky's pulled it off. Solo managed to get his way through. Unless Minzzy and Grimmy managed to catch up.
Well, the Tastar is level 6, and that's going to be good against Gannicus. It's really going to be good against anything if he can keep it alive. Oh, the planetary coming out for Gannicus.
Same with Blue.
So really, Bluesky's best bet would just be to force the save at this point, and then possibly go in for a dive.
Best bet's just to take out Grimmy and Minzzy.
That's really unfortunate. Blue has Blink.
Yeah, he's
Really?
gonna take out that task.
I don't know. I don't think he should have went Blink. If anything, just the attack speed and then maybe go all in on one of the CCs. But I mean, the Blink for task level 6 seems, I don't know. If anything, an Overseer would have been, for me, I think, the right choice. But that is a lot to micro. Marines are so weak without the attack speed. Look at, he's at 21 right now. Gannicus is at 18. No, he's at 20. So Gannicus is matching Bluesky's Marines right now. I don't think Blink was good at all. He doesn't, but if he gets it, he's going to overpower those Marines. And he's got superior hit points right now. What did they receive a DQ for? What happened?
I just wanted to say DQ. They dropped out. They were unhappy.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, since they're gonna be out, we're gonna take either this game's third place or next game's third place. To replace them.
Well, now, did they officially drop out, or did they just say that? I mean, don't they technically have like a week to decide that, or?
He made it pretty clear. I wasn't gonna really baby him, so yeah. It was his choice. Maybe he was just mad at the moment, but he said he was out, so he's out.
Well, I mean, okay. I think he still had a chance. I wouldn't have just dropped out so soon, but I mean, Archon Lord and And Adolf, if you're watching the stream, I would stay in, guys. I mean, anything could happen. Yeah, they died last, but with less bounty. It was by a difference of like 100 or so. But that doesn't matter because don't all the teams from the winners bracket proceed? Or does it make a difference?
Yes, they proceed.
Yeah, they all proceeded. But the bottom two just went to losers bracket. That was it.
Oh.
But
So they weren't happy with going into the losers bracket.
Yeah, so...
But the losers bracket have a chance to make it. I mean...
Yes.
Yeah. There's going to be 2 teams from the losers that goes in the finals and 2 teams from the winners that will be going to the finals.
I don't know. It seems a little hasty to me. I don't think you should count yourself out until you know you're out.
Yeah. I was surprised, but...
Yeah, I'm not very surprised about that.
Well, I'm surprised. That's a
I'm
tournament
sorry
badge.
to sub in the winner semi bracket.
Are you going to DQ too Thursday?
I don't disqualify.
DQ everybody. Thursday's champion.
Grimmy with the nice BM. I like it. Even when the chips are down. Very nice. And it looks like Xikar opting to go with his Marines as well, and he's at 21 damage. I don't know. I just don't feel like the Marines were a great choice. Not with Blink. In fact, even Bluesky deciding to kill off his Marines. I think he knows it. That's a lot of money that he invested on Blink. You guys sure that he bought Blink?
Yeah. Click the Marines, you can see Blink.
Oh, right. My microphone was in the way. I didn't even bother to look. Man, that's so rough. That's 900 mineral investment. I mean, at the very least, he could switch, but since they don't make the switching free, which bothers me that they don't, he could switch technically, I guess, to speed. But I think he's just sticking with his hybrid destroyers for now. Oh, we could see the first save come out for top right. And he did use it, but it was a little bit late. And Xikar actually moved right into it. So not bad, but he was a little late and he missed Gannicus' units. And Gannicus able to pick off that Tassadar. That was like a level 6 Tassadar. Maybe even level 7. So it's going to be a lot of money for Gannicus. And he's pulling ahead really far. Hey Val, how's your lunch or dinner or whatever you call it? See, look at how slow that was without the Marine speed. That was so slow. In a matchup, I would never do that. I would never even think to drop because it takes so long. Simple base defenses could have killed off the Marines. Like, if Xikar had spent the 200 for base defenses, The 60 damage splash is so OP against drops like that, and taking that much time just to kill off a base, ugh, I don't like it. Marines are so weak now. I don't like them at all. I could rant about it all day, but I'll try to stop myself.
Is that a commando on walkabout?
Oh wow, he did kill his own Mando? I did not even see it. Well, it's gone. Wow. Now, I think that Mando, before it died, was... The last I remember, it was level 3. So, he did spend some money on that. There we go. Some base defenses coming out from Bluesky so that he can try to save the last savior. And really, might not even want to engage middle. He does have the high ground advantage, but I feel like he's going to get surrounded. And here comes the drops. He could lose his whole army here. And you know what? He's trying not to reveal the blink, so he's not using it. But he's losing so many units. He could have blinked out of that. And bottom left, I think, is just going all in. And look, there's a drop. Please. Give me a break. No attack speed. Great timing push from Xikar. He's going to be able to eliminate Bluesky, and they're going to win it. Without that Marine attack speed, there was no chance. No chance he was going to get through that planetary. Well, sure, he had no choice. It's just... I'm just upset with the blink decision, that's all. Ugh, it peeves me. I'm just... I know even with speed Valor. I know it doesn't matter. It's just... I just don't like the choice for blink in general. It just wasn't a good choice. And see, now Gannicus doesn't even need to worry about Marine speed. He can get blink. Team 3 has been easy. Yeah, Bluesky is probably going to be second. I really don't think top left will be able to get anywhere close. They've got about 5,000 to go, and unless they can deal damage, I don't know if they're going to be able to pull 5,000 out of Xikar and Gannicus.
Considering how easily they just wipe blue, I don't see them having too much trouble up here.
What do you mean, Val? They don't have more bounty.
Blue does.
If he did have more bounty, then yeah. Yeah, if they did, yeah, they would be second. But, yeah. You know, not bad storms. It wasn't that bad at all. No. Is he? No. I mean, they could. Technically, that would be an advantage for them, trying to eliminate Bluesky from the... It would be lame, but I mean, technically he could. That's really interesting. I don't know if he's gonna do that or not. But we'll see. I mean, technically they could storm top left and win. Oh, I think Valor's gonna get upset here. I mean, guys, realistically, they can do this, though, right? I mean, guys, this is a BM matchup, right? Like, BM is totally encouraged. And even if that's bad manner, they could totally do it, right?
I'll let Thursday answer that one.
There we go. Now we see the all-in. So, yeah, Bluesky's going to be second. Wow, those warp cells just gone. And wait, Grim had a High Templar Archon? I didn't see
He
the
was
warp.
morphing it.
Oh, he was
Yeah,
morphing? Ouch. So just a good idea, bad idea moment from on Rage TV. Good idea, getting a High Templar Archon. Bad idea, kind of morphing it out that far. You should definitely put it behind the base.
Didn't type in time.
All right, guys. Here we go. Your winner here is going to be TryHrd, Xikar, and EUN Gannicus. Great game, guys. It seems like every team is just going all in, putting their all in, and just wiping everything out. But to note, Bluesky did so well for solo.
Yeah, he did really well.
He did really well. So it wasn't quite a clean sweep, but Bluesky just in the end, he lost because the team with two teams just overpowered. So great game, guys. Hey, guys, thank you for joining Rage TV. Is there anything that you want to say here at the end and just let people know about what's going on?
We got more games coming. We got Thursday playing the next game. If you guys want to boo him and talk some BM to him next game.
Yeah, I'm bad.
All right, guys. Well, Nightmare, Thursday, Valor. Thank you for joining Rage TV. Do appreciate it.
Of course.
And hopefully we'll have you in the next call for the Game 4, right? Game 4 of Round 2. It's going to be happening here at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, so tune in, guys. Thanks. We'll see you later.